Double upload today. Big Natty here on a little NBA talk. Want to start out with the Wizards. They've been playing awful to begin this NBA season. They're 2-8. Uh, really disappointed in the team. They don't play with any energy, any fire. I think a lot of that comes down to leadership, and that starts with John Wall. Just signed that max contract. When I was watching his videos over the summer, he looked overweight. Looked like he came into training camp and to the regular season overweight. So it looks like he said, "I'm gonna get my money." Um, that's it. He's not playing. He getting his numbers because he's so talented, but he's not really leading the team. Playing hard. Bradley is out here getting his numbers, but just the team as a whole seems lethargic. I know Dwight was out for injury. He's coming back, and I don't think he solves a lot of their problems. Obviously, he brings a little bit of defense, rebounding, which they needed, but still, they've been very disappointing this season. I expect more from them. Looking at a few other teams, we saw CJ McCollum, the Trailblazers. He dropped 40, made a rookie fall. They've been balling. Can't really trust them based off their last year's playoff performance, 3 seed, getting swept by the Pelicans. The Bucks, they've been impressive this year. Looks like they're getting up more threes. Brook Lopez spreading the floor for him. Elisova over there, and Giannis looks like he's even better than what he was last year. So it'd be pretty interesting to see what they do in the East. Now LeBron's not there. It's kind of wide open. The Raptors looking like the best team right now, but we know how deep Boston is. Speaking of Boston, that whole Kyrie thing, which kind of threw me off. He threw the ball in his hands because Jamal Murray scored 48 points. He was trying to get it to 50, which I'm like, why didn't you show that type of aggression and attitude when he was scoring all of those points? Why wait to the end of the game to show that level of emotion? And I think a lot of it comes down to Kyrie is frustrated at the season they're having, at least the start of it, which, they're 6-4. They've underachieved. They have a lot of depth. Gordon Hayward doesn't look good. Coming off that serious leg injury he had. Jason Tatum, he's been playing okay. Kyrie, he was playing bad the first couple of games, but he's come in and did his thing. So, their defense is elite. I think they have the best defense in the league, but their offense is not good at all, which is very surprising. They have a lot of weapons. They don't really know how to use them just yet. And I think another issue with that is they don't have nobody on their team is a true playmaker. Gordon can play make a bit, but he's coming off the injury. Kyrie's always been an ISO guy. Terry Rozier can play make a little bit. Al Horford can play bit. He might be one of their best playmakers, but as a big man, you don't have the ball in your hands that much. Jason Tatum, he's Kobe mentality. Been training with him. He's looking for his own shot. So it'd be interesting to see how they do. And then the Lakers, which I think they have a game tonight. Very disappointing. From the perspective of, we knew there were going to be growing pains, but the thing for me is that their defense is really bad. I think it's definitely in the bottom half of the league, which is surprising because Rondo's a tough nose, good defender. LeBron can be a good defender, but he just doesn't play defense anymore. He doesn't rotate. He's just lazy. Brandon Ingram, the length, but You know, that hasn't helped too much. Kuzma, you know, he should, looking at his build, his athleticism, he should be able to defend at a high level. You know, Hart, he should be able to defend. Lance, physical, but as a team, they defend very poorly. I mean, and I think a lot of it comes down to effort. I mean, we'll see throughout the season where they can improve that in. Offensively, they're pretty good, but you know that offense is not going to. It's only going to take you so far if you can't guard anybody. And the interesting is they lost a lot of games close. So it's a younger team. They'll learn throughout the season how to, you know, close out games, how to finish. But right now they're just struggling right there. So yeah, that sums up the NBA. Last topic I want to touch on. What do y'all think about this Jimmy Butler situation? I know it's kind of died down, but he's going to be traded. Or they're going to keep him. You know, it seems like there's been some damage down there in terms of, you know, speaking out against his teammates that I don't think can be repaired. But I mean, we'll see how they have to handle that situation. I heard Houston's offering like 4 first rounds, so they need to jump on that if that is true. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Big Natty Sports Talk.